Let's study about the Newton's first law of motion in this video. So I am Amovishnisi and this video is all about Newton's first law of motion, or I can say law of inertia. Now in the previous videos we have procured all the knowledge about the speed, velocity, acceleration, mass, and also about we will be relating this law to also inertia, because this law is all about inertia. So this is also known as law of inertia. So Newton's first law of motion is also known as law of inertia. So now let me give you an example and then make you understand what is this law. So when you are running very fast and imagine that you are running 100 meters race, and then you have just covered 70 meters of your race and someone tells you to stop immediately within a second. Can you stop? No, you cannot stop. Yes, you can stop if you're stopping it gradually. You decrease your speed and you can just stop. But if you stop immediately, you can just fall, or no, there are no chances of stopping. Usually you cannot stop. Why? Because of this. This is with every object. Now Newton's first law states that the object in rest will remain at rest, because you know when a football, take an example of football when is not kicked, it remains at rest. But when an unbalanced force, that is a human or a man, comes and hits it, it starts to move. So with the same example, the object in rest will remain at rest. Okay, so object in rest will remain at rest. If the unbalanced force comes and hits, it will change its speed, it will change its velocity. Okay, but if no balanced force or unbalanced force comes in contact with it, it will remain at rest. But an object in motion, talking about the football. Now when football is not kicked, it is at rest and remains at rest. Now when an unbalanced force comes and acts on it, what happens? It starts to move. I mean to say is it's changing its speed, it's changing its velocity, and I'm trying to say you that it is accelerating. Okay, what is called acceleration? Now when you kick, you are changing its speed. So change in speed is change in velocity itself, and a change in velocity is called as acceleration. Now when you change its direction, it's a change in velocity. So however, when an unbalanced force comes and acts on it, it accelerates. Okay, now when you are stopping it, also you are accelerating it, because the acceleration goes from the positive side to the negative side. Okay, but it is accelerating. So we can conclude that when an object in rest is coming a contact with unbalanced force, it is getting accelerated. Okay, now when a body in motion is coming in contact with an unbalanced force, again it can also be accelerated. Okay, it can also accelerate, or I can say it can change its direction, anything. Now what is Newton's first law of motion actually? Now he states us that the object in rest will stay in rest. The object in motion will stay in motion, in the same position and in the same direction, unless and until the unbalanced force comes and acts on it. So this is what the first law of motion, that is Newton's first law of motion, and also known as law of inertia. Okay, now what are the cases of balanced forces? Now there are two cases of balanced forces that I have procured on the internet. That is, the first case can be the object in rest, that is zero velocity, and the second case can be about to uniform acceleration or uniform motion, that is non-zero velocity. Okay, so these two cases are about to balanced force. Okay, so this is what known as Newton's first law of motion, or I can say law of inertia. So have you understand this concept? Then comment below for the next video if you want. Like this, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.